Welcome back. Miracle Ear Hearing Center has more than just a collection of hearing aids. It also has a supportive staff and several free ways to ensure that your equipment stays in good condition and for life. Larry Deem is here with more on what Miracle Ear has to offer for those suffering from hearing loss. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. And it's an important topic really to talk about because sometimes hearing loss doesn't always come with aging, though sometimes that is expected.
Exactly.
But some people can experience that in younger ages as well. What are some symptoms of hearing loss?
Well, you ask people to repeat, and you turn the TV up a little louder, you have problems on the telephone, and actually people become social recluse because they can't hear in crowds and noisy environments. They don't want to go out anymore,
Really?
so it's really damaging.
I think I'm actually suffering from that a little bit. I've been wearing headphones just because of the line of work that I was in since I was 10 years old, actually. So I'm thinking I'm experiencing some of that. Now, what causes hearing loss other than some people who might be born that way? What might cause?
Well, a lot of things. Noise, it can be noise induced, loud explosion, prolonged exposure to noise in the workplace, guns in the military, aircraft engines, and then heredity is a very contributory factor too.
So if you have a relative who has suffered some hearing loss, you could be prone to it as well?
Yes, ma'am. My mother and grandmother both, I put hearing aids on them, so it is
really. And I noticed also that you are wearing hearing aids as well, and can't really tell, but you have something that's really neat when it comes to treatment and the technology that's out there today. You can control it with what looks like a pen.
Right. I can control the volume in both of them at the same time. I can change the program from my quiet program to my noisy to my TV program, whatever I want to do.
Really? Oh, that is very interesting. So there's lots of technology there, and they can find that where you are. Why do you think why some people hesitate to get help?
Well, hearing aids kind of have a stigma. Years ago, man, a big old thing behind your ear and it squealed and carried on all the time. They thought you were 95 and had one foot in the grave, but they don't understand how good it is, and with the digital technology, what we can do as far as noisy environments and everything. So they just kind of standoffish about it.
Now, if someone is concerned and they're thinking they might be suffering hearing loss, when they come into Miracle Ear location, what are some of the steps you'll go through with them to determine?
First thing I do is look in their ears with a videoscope. It's an otoscopic camera. Brings it up on the TV screen. I can actually show them the inside of their ear, their eardrum, whether or not they have wax, a perforated eardrum, or any sign of infection or tumor or something like that. Then we give them a totally free test. We check them with the tones, and then we do live voice testing.
Okay.
And everything.
So the important thing to know is that the test is free. The consultation is free for that.
Yes,
and then if you see that there is hearing loss, it's completely up to the patient to decide whether or not they want to go ahead and get fitted for a device. But the way technology is today, you have devices that are virtually undetectable.
Right.
Yeah. All right, so you see some locations right there: Mount Pleasant, West Ashley, North Charleston, and Somerville, and you can find them on the internet. They're at miracle-ear-charleston.net. Thank you so much for joining us. That's lots of information. I think I'm going to have to eventually come in because I have problems on the phone.
Be glad to see
People here complain that I turn up the monitors too loud so that I can hear, so that might be a sign for me.
Headsets do that sometimes.
Yeah, and I'm guilty of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Now over to Tom.